By God's Amazing Grace. Why did I start a YouTube channel with that title? And why butterflies? These are very good questions that I have been asked. The name By God's Amazing Grace, that's simple. Ephesians 2 verse 8 says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God." And God's grace is truly amazing. Back in late 2012 to early 2013, I was talking to a friend about some hard times I was going through. She said I needed to focus my attention on something else. She asked what I wanted to do, what I enjoyed. Honestly, the answer was easy. I wanted to write and share God with others. She asked me what I wanted to write about God's amazing grace. Then on February 3rd, 2013, my blog was born, bygodsamazinggrace.blogspot.com. I haven't always been faithful with it. I hit a few writer's roadblocks, but God always brought me back to it, and I continued writing. But why the butterfly? When I was a teenager, I read a story of a young lady struggling with depression. The only part of the story I remember is when she was looking out her window down at the cars. There was a butterfly floating around and almost collided with a car. But at the last second, the butterfly lifted over the car and its life was spared. She thought that if God loved a butterfly enough to save its life, He loved her as well. My love for butterflies began because of that story. He loves me and protects me. He helps me not to collide with the cars of life. Then, during the start of the pandemic, I looked at my husband and said, I want to start a YouTube channel. He was super supportive, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do, devotionals and hand lettering. I believe written words are given life when read aloud. I wanted to give life to the words God has given me. I am on a journey, heaven-bound. Although I know the destination, I do not know the stops in between. Right now, the journey is more like a roller coaster ride. Sometimes I cannot see what is ahead of me. Sometimes I feel like I am going in loops. There are times I feel as if I'm going backwards, and other times I'm going so fast I cannot see where I am going. Life is like that though. I am sure you can all agree. You buckle up because you know it will be a bumpy ride. You know there will be twists and turns. You know there will be uncertain moments. But you stick it out and keep going on this journey of life. You stay brave. You don't give up. You don't lose hope. Why? I don't know your reason, but I do know mine. I have a daughter. She's an amazing young lady. She's almost 11 years old. She is my reason to stay buckled up. She is my reason to finish this journey. And I have a wonderful husband. We've been married for 13 years. If it weren't for him, this ride would be a little boring. He makes this ride worth it. And I have my faith in God. Without him, this ride would have ended years ago. This journey would be over by now. Without him, there is no hope. He is my strength. He is the reason behind By God's Amazing Grace. He gave me the inspiration. He is leading me, but it is only possible by God's amazing grace. Today I will be hand lettering Ephesians 2 verse 8. For by grace are you saved through faith. So I will be using 2 brush pens, a purple and a blue. I'll take the purple, mark it on the bag to blend it with the blue as I write. So join me as I letter.